Good morning and welcome to Live with Lou. I'm so sorry that I look like a mess, but due to a question that I got today, I wanted to show you straight out of bed what I look like. And I also wanted to answer a couple of other questions that I got for the Divas site questions in reference to when you change your makeup, your base makeup, whatever. I'm doing two things today. The first is I'm putting on a foundation. Now I'm using the rest of my summer foundation, which is probably about a shade darker than my normal foundation today. But as I put this on, I'm going to go over it with a bisque, which is a pink. And the bisque will bring down the tonality of the summer look and bring me back to winter. But once that puppy's over, I'm going right back to my winter makeup. You should change your makeup as much as you change your hair color and the way that you take care of maintenance of the hair color. Makeup artists, a lot of makeup artists will disagree with me, but you know, to each their own. They are supposed to keep you coming back buying foundation the same way as salons will keep you coming back to buy hair color and all that kind of stuff. But I want to show you how to blend this out. So the answer to the question about foundation, should I change my foundation? Yes. Your foundation should change season to season the same way as your hair color should change. And, you know, there's nothing worse than a big gob of makeup in your hair. So I always wear a plastic cap once you get your hair fixed to keep it from getting in your hair. And then what I like to do as well is take a wet cloth around the hairline or a baby wipe. So in a second I'll show you my big bag of tricks over here that I keep for that reason. But you don't, the lighting in here is terrible as well, so forgive that. Now this is the base makeup. It's my summer makeup from this past year. And I always like to use it on days when I'm feeling like I need a little bit of sunshine, because in the summer you should have more of a bronzy look. You can see from my neck up, it's a little bit more, I don't know, gold, orangey, whatever you want to call it. Typically I like green base makeup and not. But again, you bring that back down with a bisque, which is a pink red, and you blend it through into the neck. There's nothing worse than a big, gigantic fucking makeup line. So, if you're walking around with a big orange circle around your neck, there is nothing attractive about that. So as you apply your foundation, most people will tell you to stop at the ridge, which is right here. You should not. You should carry it to the bend of the neck. And you're going to understand why in just a second. So, no, and you should also not keep foundation. You know, this foundation, I keep about 3 of these on me per season. And per season meaning 3 new compacts every 4 months. But once the season changes, I will have some left over and I'll use it from time to time. And the reason being is you don't want to keep something for bacterial purposes. You want to get rid of it. After 6 months, it should be in the garbage. I don't care if you use it 1 time, 2 times, whatever. You're letting that sit there long enough to grow bacteria, and you do not want that. Okay, so you can see I've got a nice big line here in my neck. Can you see that? Ugh. Not really, because I blended it really well into the crease of the neck, but you can still see a little bit. But I'm going to show you how to get rid of that. Now, you should always go 1 shade darker on your foundation, 1 shade lighter in your powder. And the reason being is because it helps hides flaws. Now, a lot of people will actually add, I'm sorry, I seen a glare. A lot of people will actually add a little bit of baby powder around the eyes to soften it and put that light color. I disagree with that. I think you should do that as you apply your foundation and blush. So next we're going to move to the bisque. And the reason you choose bisque again, and you can see here in this line, stop at the crease, is because that's going to bring the tonality down and add a little bit of those pink colors that we so very much so need to the face to get rid of that line. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to use the powder like so. And you're going to start at the top and you're going to go around. And only in this area can you push down from here to here. The rest you're going to be going around and up and then down and around, because otherwise you force pressure on the skin and you will cause wrinkles. Now notice what I'm doing is I'm coming down my nose. This is for a highlighting purpose, okay? Now I want to scoop around the eye. Scoop around the eye. Now you can actually see what that just did. It's lighter, so it brings my cheekbones up. Okay, one more time, we're going to go down and around and up, 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 down and around and up. Now, just before your eyes, if you go back and rewatch this video, you're going to see what happened. It blended out those tones and made it look a little bit richer, a little bit cleaner. Now, here's the fun part, because you do go down here, but you're going to blend up and around and into the sides. So you're going to start at the base of the neck here. You're going to go through the crease, 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 and around. Okay? Reapply. I hate that damn song, Red Solo Cup. My God. But y'all can hear I'm listening to CMT, bitches. Hey. Yes, your girl done gone country too. Hey, still listening to my hip hop too. But, oh no, I've been into country music lately. I don't know what the fuck's up with that. Okay. Around and down, around and down, around and down. No lines. No lines. No lines. See? But I do have a damn big double chin, which I'm going to show you how to take care of that too. Now, what I like to do a lot of times is add a highlighter pen around my eyes. I didn't do it today because I don't have any circles. One of the reasons I don't have any circles today is because I used my Diva plumping cream last night. I try to use it every night, but sometimes when I'm up long traveling, doing different types of events and things like that, I don't have time to put it on. So here comes the next step. You must have a good set of brushes. And this, my friends, is the fun part. You want to take, in the summer you want to use more like beigey, bronzy colors. In the winter you want to go more beigey pink. And I guess that's a hard concept for a lot of people to understand, but I want you to watch what happens to my cheekbones where I've highlighted and contoured. You're going to go in and around the cheekbone. Now, people tell you do all this and this. No, that's not so. You're going to go up and around. Up. Now, first I want you to see the difference in this cheekbone and that cheekbone. Now, watch what happens. You're going to flip your brush again, up and around, up and around. Go back to this cheekbone for the second time, up and around. Now look at the difference. Okay, now, a lot of makeup artists will also disagree with this, but this is what works to make my face appear longer and leaner as opposed to wider and broader. I'm going to go touch this up with a little bit of bronzer. Go down the nose. Go just around the cheek, doing a little bit of shadowing here. Not a lot, otherwise you kind of look like you're on crack. And I'm just going to hit that a little bit for purposes. Now go back to the beginning of the video and look at me now. Just the difference in the contouring and highlighting. So it makes a huge difference. And believe you me, I am just as happy with makeup on as I am with makeup off. That's why I put that picture up this morning. It's because I find, I want everyone to message me anything you want to at livewithlou@aim.com or private message me on Facebook. I'm not going to be mad or upset. I'm not that kind of person. A lot of people know day to day I don't wear a lot of makeup, but, and you shouldn't. That comes to another question that I had. What are the best advice you can give me for proms, different things like that? Well, I'm going to cut this episode off after I answer this question, and then I'll be answering some more questions a little bit later. But for prom, snowballs, all these different events that young people are going to, as well as adults, Christmas parties, New Year's Eve parties, things like that, the best advice is not to wear a lot of makeup during the week. If you know you're going to be doing a press packet or you're going to be doing some sort of photos for someone, keep those pores cleansed. Drink lots of fluid, lots of hydration, and make sure that you're also using a topical hydration because it will allow the skin to hold color. In just a few minutes, I'm going to take a picture and put it up right next to the one that I just put up of me with no makeup on. But that's the first tip for snowball or any event or anything like that that you have going on. I got a question about that. Is make sure that you drink plenty of water and also wear light makeup the week prior. Your makeup will always look better. Your skin will always glow. And Live with Lou is out for this moment. Hope that helps some, and I hope that we clarify. I love. Did you see the arching in my face? That's what makes a good picture. That and a good damn photographer. And as you all know, we have plenty of good photographers. You saw my pictures. So I would like to do a big shout out to them. Thank you to Obsidian Photography. Thank you to Dwayne's Photography. Thank you to Mr. O.B. Taylor and Model Sensations Photography Group. And that's, I've got 3 more photographers that I've got to thank, but I'm not going to thank them until I get their pictures up. So we have amazing photographers here in Kentucky that can do amazing things, and I look forward to sharing all those. Love you guys. I'm talking and rambling a little bit right now because I'm anxious to get the rest of my face on. Mwah.